Welcome back to In the Paint. Few teams in the state opened sectionals Tuesday in more thrilling fashion than Washington. The Hatchets upset Southridge thanks to a Kerry Lane shot at the buzzer. Washington tonight faced their rivals Vincennes Lincoln in the semis at the 3A Southridge sectional. The Hatchets led by 2 in the first quarter when Abigail Haynes crosses over, nails the tray in transition. She had 19. Washington answers back with a fast break of their own. Jenna Johnson takes it coast to coast, putting the Hatchets up 1. Huge game for Johnson, 22 points. Second quarter now, Haynes is having herself a night, banking in the 3, giving Lincoln a 15-9 lead. But Washington would eventually heat up as Callie Garland hits the jumper from the baseline. Washington turns a 3-point lead at the half into a 14-point win. The Cinderella shoe fits right now for the Hatchets. So far this week, they have taken down the 2 favorites at the Southridge sectional. On Tuesday, they beat Southridge. Tonight, they beat Vincennes Lincoln 60-46. Megan.
Well, it's never easy to beat a team 3 times in a season, but at the Class A North Vermillion sectional, the Lady Falcons were looking for the hat trick on Turkey Run. The Falcons and Warriors met in the first semifinal of the night. Good ball movement here by North Vermillion. Shawnice Bowman hits the 3 from the left wing, and the Falcons take a 33-9 lead. Turkey Run responds with the baseline jumper from Sydney Bowling. That's going to cut the deficit to 22. But I love this drive and kick here by Kennedy Crowder to Paige Benskin. Falcons go up by 28. And a little around the horn movement here by Turkey Run. Bowling pops it from the 3. It's good, but it wouldn't be enough. North Vermillion beats Turkey Run 54-31. LCC and Rockville played the second game at North Vermillion tonight. Alexia Lear breaks the trap, finishes on the right side as the Rocks trail by 2. Great press break here. You have to hit middle in order to break the press. They find Megan Gordon on the baseline for the bucket. Rocks trail by 3. Again, Lear does a really great job here handling the pressure. She gets to the elbow for the jumper, but it wouldn't be enough. LCC goes on to beat Rockville 61-30. Women's college basketball, Sycamores at home tonight, hosting Illinois State in a MVC game. Early second half, Chelsea Small off the fade screen, drives hard to the paint and uses the glass to earn her 2 points. She led the Sycamores with 16 points on the night. Jasmine Greer plays with a level of intensity and a high motor that few can match. She follows her shot here, gets the rebound, puts it back in, draws the foul. I'd flex on everyone too. Huge momentum shift for the Sycamores. On the Greer free throw, Rachel Mahan grabs the offensive board and goes straight back up for the easy putback. Indiana State goes on to beat Illinois State 74-65. Rick.
One other thing I want to mention out of the MVC for the women's tonight, former Riverton Park star Sarah Dickey had 32 points in Evansville's loss. She continues to put up monster numbers. Historic boys game tonight at Paris with a new school being built next year. The Tigers are in their last year using the 72-year-old Ernie Evelyn Gym. Huge crowd on hand at Evelyn Gym. They also honor the remaining living members of the Paris 1943 and 47 state title teams. The Tigers took on Flora. Marcus Schweitzer gets rewarded for running the floor as he puts Paris up too early. Great fundamental basketball by Flora. Chris Scott backdoor to Ian Lieb. Paris off on their first attempt, but the Tigers were crashing the boards. Jeffrey Martin cleans up on the putback. I really like his game. He's a good player. Wolves guard Logan Smith uses a screen to get open, and that's dangerous. He knocks down the 3. This game was a thriller that went to overtime, and in the extra session, it was Flora spoiling Paris's big night as the Wolves win 66-65 in OT. Time now for the Sports 10 Spirit Award, and we'll start with Bar Reeve. Last year, they won the Spirit Award for the basketball season, Megan.
I see why. Next up, we also have Lagodi as well, rivalries, but hey, they're still out there. I'm excited, yeah, to see what happens next there.
Vincennes Reveille student section, they always come out to cheer on the Lady Patriots, and North Davies fans cheering as well. You notice this is all the same sectional. Great atmosphere down at that Class A sectional 63. Also have the WRV fans. You saw
They
them.
were loud. They were probably, that was the loudest gym I've been in. Here's the Bloomfield fans on the other end as well. The guy got right in my camera, but I appreciated the enthusiasm, man.
I like Spider-Man there. Time now for our Sports 10 Top 5 Fantasy Stars of the Night, brought to you by Joe's Garage Barbecue and Bakery in Clay City. Jenna Johnson, 22 points, leading the way. Washington, we talked about earlier, they got those Cinderella slippers on. Nothing like this time of year being the underdog and winning.
Especially beating a team like Vincent's Lincoln, who's been great all year. So congratulations to them.
I saw South Knox's Courtney Kopp play tonight, and she was unstoppable. Without her, the Spartans would have lost. Double-double, 21 points and 13 rebounds. Here's someone we've seen produce every game.
She's been so much fun to watch this whole season. Great kid as well. Michaela Rowan finished with 20 points on the night, and Northview has, again, been great to watch all year.
Michaela has Division I talent. If she was just a little taller, she would easily be going Division I. I mean, she's really, really good player.
Absolutely.
And Washington has 2 make it tonight. Cheyenne Jones, hey, when you're winning, you're pulling upsets, you got a lot of people stepping up. She had 19 points. And Abby Haynes, I tell you what, that Washington-Vincent's Lincoln game was wild tonight. She had 19 points in a losing effort. And don't forget, tomorrow we'll be at all the Wabash Valley games involving our area teams for sectional championships, and we'll have a special Saturday in the paint. Hope everybody has a good weekend.